Pitch Perfect Live. I am your host and coach, Nicci Willis, and it's another Tuesday. So we know what that means. We bring on another amazing business leader, put them in the hot seat, and we see what we can do. All right. So
Don't cook me too long.
You say what?
Don't cook me too long.
Don't look. Oh, no. Oh, our audience is really kind. They're really nice. They are very supportive as well. And if one of you who are out there, maybe you're watching this another day and you think, maybe I want to be a part of Pitch Perfect Live, you can go to NicciWillis.com, and that's NicciWillis. Click on Pitch Perfect Live and fill out the form. It's just that simple. And you might be on with us one day. You never know. All right. Well, today, y'all, okay, let me tell y'all, this is good stuff. All right. Now, last week was so good. Y'all showed up and showed out. I was thrilled. All right. And last week we had Crystal Lowry on. All right. She was clearly a fan favorite. And y'all, her session was so good that her husband signed up. And now we've got Chris on with us. Chris Lowry, how you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. I am so happy that you are here. Oh, I see Crystal in the comments. Hey. All right, so she's been on the other side, okay? So, and she came out just fine. She did amazing. Amazing as well. So, we get 30 minutes, all right? And for some reason, I thought I had my little timer up here. And when we start, I'll start the timer. This goes pretty fast. I'll start the timer, and you are going to pitch me like you would a corporate client, because you said in your form that you're looking to go corporate. Is that right?
Correct.
All right, cool. I don't tell people who you are, nothing like that. You are going to do all of this, and you are going to pitch me, all right, as if I'm a corporate client. And all I'm going to do is take notes, and then we'll go from there. Is that cool?
That'll work.
All right, Chris. All right, let's make sure everybody's there. Okay, we got people joining in. Wonderful. Hello. Welcome to Pitch Perfect Live. I'll see hearts and all the things. If you can hear us, if you can see us, go ahead and put something in the comments below. You know we love our audience. And you guys are fabulous. You guys are like the heartbeat of this whole thing. All right, so make sure you are giving Chris all the fire emojis, all the 100 emojis. I see hearts already flying. I'm guessing that's Crystal. Give you the hearts. We love it.
Man, I hope so.
I hope so. Okay, let me adjust my little screen here just a little bit, because I feel like I'm short. There we go. I feel like I was looking down a little bit. All right, Chris, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Go ahead.
All right. So, how are you? I'm Chris Lowry. I'm the owner of Technical Grace. We work in both residential and commercial properties. I'm a handyman. We do anything from curtains, mounting TVs. We do electrical. We also do home renovations, or if there's something work you want to do in your office, you want to expand, we can also expand your office. If you want to create smaller offices, we can do that too. We also provide IT services and networking. So if you do not have IT representation, Technical Grace, we would love to be a part of your company and help out. That's my pitch.
Okay. All right. So Chris, you said you're Chris with Technical Grace. You said I heard you say you're a handyman. You do everything from curtains to TVs. You also said you do IT services.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I did this the last time with Crystal too, so I don't know. There's something about when I go like this, I get excited. Oh, you went away for a second. Okay, you are back. You all right? We're good?
There we go. Yep.
Okay. All right. I was saying I did like this the last time with Crystal, and she was like, "Uh-oh." We started cooking.
It's magic in the hand rub. It didn't kick me out the live.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we about to cook here. Okay. So oh, let me start the timer because everybody get upset if I don't start the timer. We will
All
hear it,
right.
y'all, when it goes off. All right. So you said that you want to pitch
Mm-hmm.
corporate clients.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the first thing we got to do is we got to elevate this whole thing. You are not just a handyman, okay? You're so you did say IT services.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do you said in like TV installs? Do you do wall display installs?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Let me write that down. Wall display installs. Okay. Let's elevate this some more. You said you do let's see. TVs, IT services. What are included in IT services?
So with IT services, we will install, monitor your networking. We do cybersecurity also for that. Setups for just your basic internet setups, if it's just for the home, and not just for the home, but your commercial.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
keep going.
So Wi-Fi setup,
Uh-huh.
cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about safety here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So and then I do you do anything with like um let's see. What am I thinking? Okay,
We'll
so
build servers
displays.
too.
What service?
We build servers also.
Oh, build servers. Okay. Okay. Because what I want to do is get away from the language of I'm just a handyman. I do residential and commercial. If you want to do commercial, we do commercial, and here's what we do in that commercial space, right?
Okay.
So curtains wouldn't necessarily be a part of that. They could find somebody to do that. They might could get like an interior designer. But when you're talking about the IT service part where you could build servers, you can do Wi-Fi setup so that possibly um, their production and their
Mm-hmm.
output won't be disrupted.
Makes sense.
Okay, so that's
I got
okay.
you.
So we're tracking here. Okay, all right. So we're elevating. Um, when you think about your if you were to think about going corporate or maybe some of your past corporate clients, who have they been? Like what industries? What can you give me like a little description
So
of
I've
who
done
you
a few still contracted with a few doctors and attorneys offices.
Okay, doctors, attorneys offices. Okay. And what are their main problems, main pain points when it comes to these types of things?
Um, it's not really pain points. They're more worried about security. Security and setting up their servers, making sure that they're only, it's an internal thing. So, because with an attorney, you're dealing with everybody's court cases, and a doctor's office, you have your HIPAA and stuff like that. So, they're definitely trying to make sure whatever we set up, that is just priority for them, and it's safe enough to where if anything went down, it's not going anywhere.
Okay. Okay. So now we are envisioning that we are going to the operations manager of a doctor's office. Uh,
Hmm.
so if you were to if we identify that their biggest pain point is security, HIPAA laws, right? All of that stuff. Um, you also said that they want to make sure that their information stays safe.
Correct.
Well, if you were to walk into, let's say you were to walk into a doctor's office, let's say um, you're doing just like a cold walk in, what would you say upon greeting? What would you say upon greeting?
Mm. If it's just a cold walk in,
Yeah.
my first question would be is, do you have network representation?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just said that one of their main issues is cybersecurity, right?
Hmm.
So you could walk in and say, "Can I ask you a question? Do you have network security? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Or who is your network security or something like that, right? Can you
Some
say
along those
that?
lines. It wouldn't, yeah, it technically wouldn't be along that verbiage, but yeah, in that
Okay.
ballpark.
Well, you say it how you would say it, because clearly I'm not in this space, but you say it how you.
It's pretty. It's just cybersecurity. So
Okay.
the question would fall along the lines of are you confident or are you comfortable in your cybersecurity setup?
Okay. Are you comfortable? Instead of doing a yes or no, because they could either say yes or no.
Hmm.
Why don't we ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you?
Got you. Let them tell on themselves.
Let them tell it. And then, so if it's not a 10, okay, if it's not a 10, then you would say, what would make it a 10?
Got you.
What would make it a 10? So you say, excuse me, I just got a question for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you in your cybersecurity here in this
Hmm.
building? And then they'll say, now they might say, I don't know what you're talking about, or they might say, I don't know, 8, 7. Okay. What would make it a 10? Uh, that is when you, Chris, come in, because now you are the expert here. So anything that would make it a 10 is the problem that you would solve.
Got you. That makes
Anything that would
sense.
make
I
it a
got
10
you.
is a problem you would solve. Now, if they say it's a 10, what would you say?
Um, I would be snitching on myself by telling that, but by asking that. But my next question would be, can I show you it's not?
Oh, okay. I like that one. I like that one. Can I show you it's not? You could also, on the positive side, say, really, what makes it a 10? Who are you with? And then they
Hmm.
can tell you, oh, we're with such and such. We've been locked in for this and that. Then you could say, can I show you a different version of that that could save you time or money?
That makes sense.
Yeah. I love would you be open to, actually, we would use the word, would you be open to me showing you a different version of that that could save you both time and money and still give you that same level of service that you clearly already have? So
I
that
like that.
would you be open to?
Hmm.
They Who's going to tell you they're closed-minded, right? So that's always, instead of yes or no's, you give them a scale, you ask them if they're open to it.
Okay.
So give them a scale, ask them if they're open to it. Okay. So let's practice that whole piece there and see how you like it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm at the desk. Chris walks in. Hey, how can I help you?
Oh, my fault. Wasn't ready. So, how are you doing? My name is Chris Lowry. I'm the owner of Technical Grace. We're an IT and networking company that also specializes in
Okay, stop.
cybersecurity.
So I'm already like, oh my God, he's about to sell me something.
Mm,
Already. What you're coming in as, you are coming in just curious. Just
okay.
curious. You really want to know on a scale of 1 to 10. So you walk in and say, "Can I ask you a question? How much do you know about?" So, because it could be a receptionist, right? They
Hmm.
also, in these smaller companies, the receptionist is sometimes doing all of that stuff. Okay,
I
so you
got
can
you.
say, "How much do you know about the security, the cybersecurity here?" Oh, well, I'm the one that calls the blah blah blah. Okay, so let me ask you this, and you're giving that curious face. Let me ask you this: on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that it's working well? One being it's not, 10 is it's perfect. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say? So let's try that and see
Okay.
how that will come across. All right, and those of y'all in the audience, make sure you're talking back to us. All right, here we go. Hi, how can I help you?
Hey, how are you doing? My name is Chris. I was just want to ask you a question. Um, when it comes to the cybersecurity for your office, what do you think about it?
Mm, I, I mean, I don't know too much about it. Sometimes the internet is a little slow.
Okay. Are you guys comfortable with the security of it, making sure that nothing go falls, nothing drops, so you don't have any lag? Like you said, you got it's working slow. Is there a possibility I might be able to show you guys something that might be more convenient and give you guys the level of security and the latency that you're looking for?
I don't know. I don't know. So what happened was you tried to sell me super duper fast
Okay,
instead of just being curious and getting to know what my needs actually are.
gotcha.
So you led into it. You said, okay, well, how comfortable are you with this service? Doing that scale of 1 to 10, they're not as intimidated because a lot of people don't even know what all those wires do back there. They just know they
Facts.
need it. They just know they
Hmm.
need it. So they don't know, they know if the internet is working or not, right? And that's pretty much it. So when you say on a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you? How confident are you that the cybersecurity is good? Mm, some people might say, well, I don't even know what that is. Or they might say a 5. And then
Gotcha.
you ask that second question, what would make it a 10? What would
Mm,
make it a 10? And wait for that response. Just wait for that response. Wait for that response. All right. All right. Here we go. You ready?
yeah.
All right. Here we go. Hi. How can I help you?
Hey, how are you? My name is Chris. I just want to ask a quick question. When it comes to your cybersecurity and your network in this office, are you comfortable with it on like a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably say maybe like a 6, 7.
Okay. Um, and your understanding of it, uh, what would make it a 10 for you?
Well, I mean, obviously, we got a whole bunch of wires around here. I had to hook some things up, and the internet is still pretty spotty. So I don't know. Sometimes it's okay, but that would make it a 10. Would be probably having faster internet. I'm pretty busy.
Having, having faster internet. Okay. Do you know right now like what you guys are running at when it comes to your speed? See what we could look at to.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Is there a possibility like we could sit down, talk about everything and look review everything that you guys have going on and possibly looking at some better options?
It's possible. It's possible.
Okay. Um, what's your schedule like, let's say in a couple of days for on a Friday? Friday morning I can come by, we can walk through all those wires in the back. I can show you guys what you have and what we could put you into to make this a better setup for you.
Okay. I've got. I mean, we're pretty busy on Fridays, but maybe in the afternoon.
All right. Let's say 2 o'clock.
Okay. And what are you gonna do?
So I'll take you. We'll go into your IT room, your server room. I would definitely like to look through everything that you guys have from top to bottom. We want to look at your service, your network, your setup, even your cybersecurity that you guys have going on, and just if there's any possibility of where you can be in a place of let's say being hacked, your security being breached. I want to
Okay.
give you guys more options to say, hey, we're solid enough to be confident that everything we have here, records, all of our clientele information is going absolutely nowhere.
Okay. Okay. Now the audience is saying, Chris, we need more energy from you. We need more positivity. And I was letting you ride. I was letting you ride. I think they was probably getting annoyed with me. I was letting you ride. But towards the end of that, as you began to explain what it is that you do and how you can help, your energy began to lift. Okay?
I got
But you
you.
got to keep that energy from the time that you walk in there. You got to keep that energy. You got to be excited about the fact that you have the solution to their problem. I got something
Understood.
for you. I promise you, I got something for you. You got to have that same energy. People were saying your positive energy was gone. It was gone. Okay. So, and then I have somebody doing comments. I think I want to make sure my admin is making sure my comments are good because we do not have bad comments on here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Let's keep going. And sorry, my dog making all that noise. How rude. All right. She's not going to cut into our time, though. All right. So let's go back. Okay. So let's go back. I liked at the end when your energy was rising, right? I liked at the end. Can somebody get this dog, please? Thank you. I'm on live. This is what happens when you do stuff at home. Okay. All right. So I liked your energy towards the end, right? So your energy towards the end was really, really good, but I need more of it. I need the you know exactly what you do. Okay. And you're not just a handyman. Somebody said in the comments earlier, IT, let's see, who said that? Somebody said cybersecurity, network security specialist. That's what you are. You're more elevated than just a handyman. You can do those things, but when you're talking about commercial, oh no, I'm a specialist. That's what we do.
I got you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I wanna get into the mind of your ideal client in terms of, you said security, but also some of their problems is just loss of production. They're experiencing service delays, so that's another pain point that you can talk about.
Okay.
If they have had a bad previous experience, right, that included multiple callbacks, that's a pain point as well. Okay.
I got you.
So these are just notes that I want you to take. You don't necessarily have to speak to them, but these are things that you can have in your arsenal when you are talking to the doctor's office, the pediatrician's offices, the dental offices. You need seamless production. You need seamless output. Another one, and this is more so, why would they be interested in you? Okay. Why would they be interested in you? Well, number one, because if you think about a doctor or a lawyer, their reputation matters.
Correct.
Their reputation matters. So if they, had a security breach, that reputation is gone.
Absolutely.
And so when you can say, this is super important because your reputation matters. Any type of security breach or even a loss of production or output, it hinders your reputation. So then you can lead into, I'd love to show you what we do so that you can keep your production at top tier speed and so that it's seamless. So you can also add that in as well. Okay.
Okay.
What other notes did I have? Let me see. Let me make sure my note. Hold on, because folks are. Let's see. Oh, let's see. If I need to, let's see. Okay. Okay. Chad, I'm trying to get with these comments. Let me see. I'm gonna text my admin to get these comments together. There we go. Okay. Because like I said, we don't do negative comments. Okay. So now, I wanted to ask you these questions. How many years have you been in operation?
See, we started 20 2012, so 14 years.
Okay. So you've got 14 years of experience. That's huge.
Hmm.
That's huge. Are you certified in anything? Like what
Yeah,
certifications?
I'm
All that.
Cisco certified, completing my the Amazon cybersecurity certification. Um, Let me see,
Cybersecurity.
C plus plus, your A
Love it.
plus.
Mm-hmm.
So your basic computer software. Um,
Okay. Okay. So all this to say, we're Cisco certified, we're cybersecurity certified, we're XYZ certified. All this to say, you don't even have to worry about all the certifications we have, but we are the right people for the job. We are the right people for the job. Okay. Um, so those certifications are good. It gives you the authority that you need. And
mhm.
that part I didn't hear that either. But being 14 years in is huge. Huge. Because you got people popping up all over the place talking about cybersecurity nowadays.
Oh,
You have
absolutely.
longevity. You have longevity. So use it. Definitely use it. Let's see. We talked about why would they care? Because their reputation matters.
Hmm.
Because their production matters. Matter of fact, seamless production matters, right? Crystal said, nobody better. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see anything else that I wanted to kind of touch on. Okay. But the biggest key, because I can tell you, these offices are getting sold all the time, like constantly. And so when you make it about them and just being
Hmm.
curious about what they have right now and the solution that they have right now, you're not trying to sell them on anything or anything like that. You just want to make sure they're good. You just want to make sure they're good. They'll be more open to have further conversations with you. Okay.
Okay.
And I feel like that's, if we could get to that call to action, to maybe do you do like a scope of work type of walkthrough or anything?
No, I haven't, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Um,
Like what do you do
that
on
would
a
actually.
call? Like when you're like doing like a request for request for proposal.
So on a request for a proposal, if we're looking, so I go in and just ask the need. What are you guys looking to have done?
Okay.
From there, you know, I'm going to ask, okay, what does it look like now? Because
Okay.
you started somewhere, and a lot of the smaller businesses that have reached out, they absolutely have nothing, or they have nobody. It's just literally they have had Cox, CenturyLink, whoever come out, install their internet. They have the basic home router that you would find anywhere at Best Buy, and they're operating.
Okay. That's where they're at. Very simple kind of. Okay. So that's good. That's actually good that you said that, because some people won't even know where there are in that. And so to have even that piece prepared, most of my small business clients, they have the Cox startup. They've had Cox or someone else come out and start their routing and all the things. Um, is that kind of where you are? And then have them kind of give you feedback. Yeah, we got the
Correct.
XYZ set up. We have, an offsite router. I don't know. I'm making things up, obviously. But you can say, to open up that conversation, you can say, a lot of my previous clients, small business clients, or clients like yourself, they pretty much have this scope here. And then you can
Hmm.
describe exactly what you just described, and then
Gotcha.
say, is that kind of what you have right now? They're most likely going to say yes. And I'm saying that because if you say, well, what is it that you need? They might not be able to tell you that.
True. Understood.
Um, so, so giving them that scope of here's what most people have, here's what most businesses have. Is this kind of what it looks like? Yes. All right. So, and then you move into, well, I tell you what, I would love to schedule just a 15-minute walkthrough to kind of scope everything out. Would you be open for me to do that? I would literally only take 15 minutes. I'll be in and out. And then I can kind of send you a scope of where you are and where we can
Hmm.
take.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that like a 15-minute scope of work, you can kind of see, okay, here's where the routers are. Here's, and then you can put together, here's what you need to make sure you're safe and secure. And then here's what you need,
And
if
then
they
build
want
from
wall
there.
displays, and then you can ask them before I leave, what's on your wish list? What's on your wish list? We would love to have a TV in the waiting room, or we would love to have, a monitor here or there. That could be a wish list thing. But I'm going to make sure you have exactly what you need so that you're operating at top tier. But before I leave, what's on your wish list? I just want to know. Because we do wall displays and things like that too. What's on your wish list? I got to know. And then you can leave like that. Okay.
Okay.
I've done a lot of talking today. My dog was also barking in the background.
Yeah.
So,
He's a part of the show. It's all right.
Jeez Louise. All right. But what I'd like to do
Hmm.
is just see if we can role play one conversation.
Okay.
One conversation. And the goal is, okay? The goal is to book a 15-minute walkthrough scope of work. Okay? A 15-minute walkthrough scope of work. That's the goal. Before you start, is there anything you want me to clarify? Is there anything you want to go back over?
Uh, no, I think I got all the current mental notes to put on paper, but
Okay,
I think I
current
got it.
mental notes. I know.
Yeah.
Listen. It was like fire hose today. I realized
Hey,
it.
I appreciate it. So
Okay.
this is the
So I'm
whole
really
purpose of
excited,
it.
Chris, because yeah, I'm really excited because honestly, if you come in curious,
Hmm.
if you're the one that comes in curious, you'll land so much more than all the other ones that are like, hey, who are you with? I'd love to show you XYZ. I don't even know who this is. But if you
That
come in
makes sense.
curious, we can get it. All right. Are we ready, Chris?
Yes. Let's
All
go.
right. All right. So you're walking in to
Hmm.
uh I don't know, Willis Law Firm.
Okay.
All right. Willis Law Firm. Um I'm the receptionist. I'm also the person that called the Cox people. All right. So that is me. All right.
Not the person that calls Cox people.
Yeah. That's
All
what they
right,
made
let's
me
get
do.
it.
Hey, how can I help you?
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Chris Lowry. I'm with Technical Grace. I'm the owner. I'm an networking security specialist, and I just want to ask a quick question.
Okay,
You
stop.
know,
You don't have to
oh,
do anything like that yet. Just
okay,
be curious. Just be curious
out the
first.
gate.
Yep.
Okay,
Out the gate. Hey, I'm just curious. Scale of 1 to 10. Quick. Boom. So they're kind of just like, I don't know. And it makes them lean in. Why? Then you say, I'm Chris. Okay?
makes sense.
So get my attention. Make me lean in. Okay, go.
Hey, how are you doing? I had a quick question. Networking wise and cybersecurity wise, how do you feel about everything here
On a
on a scale of
scale
one
of,
to ten?
hmm, I don't know, maybe like a 5.
What makes you feel like it's a five?
Hmm. I don't know. Sometimes the internet is kind of weird. Sometimes we have like internet issues. So I don't know. Maybe like a
Do you
5.
know do you know if that might be do you know if
That's
that
a
might be your
movie phone.
provider or is it like your firewall if you guys have one?
Oh gosh, I don't even know if we have a firewall, honestly.
Mm. Is it a possibility on a Friday I can take like 15 minutes, we can sit down and look at everything and we can walk through it all? And if you guys
Okay,
don't,
stop.
that could yeah.
Stop. Right there.
All right.
So when she said, I don't even know what a firewall is, that's when you push in that pain point. You know, that's exactly what I hear my other clients have said when I met them. And do you know how detrimental that could be to your company's reputation?
Got you. Okay.
Okay, so let's back that up.
Mhm.
I don't even know if we have a firewall. I think we do.
Mm, that's not a good thing because if you don't, that could be breaking for your company.
Really?
Absolutely.
How so?
Every day you're seeing somebody has a data breach, right? Or you may get an email that says, "Hey, your data's been leaked out from this company."
Mm,
I'd hate to see you guys on the list.
mm, okay. Yeah, you're right.
So, um, is there a possibility I could sit down and give you guys something that take you guys to the next level of security and also show you that what you have here may not be what you really need to keep your reputation where it's at?
Okay, stop. So right when I was like, okay, I was interested, and then I leaned in a little bit. That's when you say, listen, I'm Chris. I'm the owner of, and this is what we do. So that they don't have security breaches, so that their production is seamless. I would love to show you what we do. Would you be open? I really need to kind of take a look around. Would you be open to scheduling a 15-minute scope of work walkthrough?
Gotcha.
Okay. So
Okay.
to let's go back to um what part are we at? Oh, the firewall part.
Right.
If I say, I don't even know if we have a firewall. You said, that's not good. That was good. I liked that. Love that. You said, that's not good. And then you say, you know what? I'm Chris. I'm the owner of Technical Grace and an IT certified specialist 14 years in. See how that works?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, and action. You know what? We don't even have, I don't know if we have a firewall.
That's not good. Well, I'm Chris. I'm the owner of Technical Grace. We're IT certified company, networking certified company, been around for about 14 years now. And I would love to do like a 15-minute walkthrough with you guys to look at your current setup and take you to the next level.
Okay. Would you be open
Would you,
to,
guys, would
yeah.
you be open to that?
Okay. Yeah, possibly. That'd be
Okay. House Friday, about 1 o'clock. Let you guys go to lunch, come back, and then we'll just take 15 minutes. We'll walk through your setup and look at what you're missing, what you need, so that you don't wind up on that list of those that are being breached and all these clients that you guys have go out the window.
Somebody respond back to this guy right here. Somebody respond back to this guy. Huh? Yes. That was so solid. Like at that end, you brought it back. Listen, you want to be on the list? I don't think so. And then you say, hey, 15 minutes. You guys go to lunch, you come back, I'll do a quick walkthrough, and then I can show you how you can take this thing to the next level so you're not on the list. Simple. Simple. So, okay, somebody said, yeah. Yeah, somebody said, right. Data breaches lead to lawsuits. Right. I mean, all the things, right? That was solid. That was
I appreciate it.
solid.
Yeah,
That
this
was
seat
good.
pretty hot though.
Yeah. It ain't that bad, Chris. Come on. Hey, I'm just trying to get you there. Listen, you've been in business over 14 years. Do you know how amazing and incredible that is? Most businesses don't even last the first year. And then by year 5, 98% of businesses have closed since
Mm,
the time that they have opened. So you lasting for 14 years, myself and everybody watching wants you to win. Period, point blank. And
I
if you could
appreciate
get
that.
these corporate contracts, um, the sky's the limit. That's just it. The sky is the limit. Okay. See, you still alive. He said the seat was pretty hot, y'all. He said the seat was hot. Okay. All right. Listen, Crystal said this is his wife, y'all. She said, that's my man, my man, my man. We love it. Yes, we love it. All right, Chris, before you came on, how were you feeling
Mhm.
about kind of just how you were talking to or even wanted to approach corporate clients? How were you feeling before?
Before, it was more so, like you guys said, I'm kind of selling myself
Mm,
instead of making them more interested in what I have to offer,
mm.
and pulling them into me. Other than, even with that, the businesses that I'm contracted with now, it was a lot of word of mouth.
Ah,
So getting
mhm.
out there and really just, yo, let me just go walk into this little office that just opened and see what they got going.
Yeah. And there are so many of these smaller office buildings that, yeah, they just got the little small setup, and they have no idea, you know, what's at risk by doing that.
Mm,
And by you walking in with that curiosity and then showing them that really tough pain point that they might not even realize that they have, and then showing them, listen, here, I have the solution. I just walked in the door. That's perfect.
mm,
That's perfect. And it stays a conversation.
yeah.
And you haven't sold them anything. You just want to do a quick walkthrough, see what you can do, see how you can help.
No, I appreciate that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How you feeling now?
I'm good. Listen, when the bell rang, I was like, who the fight's over? I'm good.
Well, listen, I appreciate you. You had some people on here that were rooting you on. I once you watch this back, I want you to watch this back. You're gonna be able to piece some things together and you'll be able to
Hmm.
knock it out the park. Truly. Truly. Um, well, y'all, it has been another Pitch Perfect Live, y'all. We had Chris. Now, listen, at the end, we always make sure that people know how to find you. So, Chris, I'm gonna let you take it away. Let people know how to find you.
We are on Facebook, it's Technical Grace, also on IG, tech.grace on IG. If you want to call, quote, walkthroughs, 15-minute walkthroughs, 702-550-2790.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. And guys, we will make sure that we have all of his information in the description below. So make sure you check him out. In the meantime, in between time, y'all have a wonderful, productive week. I will see you guys next week. And listen, if you want to be in the hot seat, it wasn't too hot for Chris. It's not too hot for you. All right, so come on, Pitch Perfect Live. Go to NicciWillis.com, and that's NicciWillis. Click on Pitch Perfect Live, fill out the form, and you can join me on here. My goal, all right, is to help 50 entrepreneurs, business leaders fix their pitch. And that is what I do. So just come on. I can help you out. I can give you some tips. And yeah, it's a fun time. You'll be great for it. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.